Okay, the first thing to know is that when you're adding and subtracting fractions, the denominators have to be the same. And whatever you do to the bottom, you also must do to the top. So, least common denominator is 6. Alright, so 1 over 2 times 3 over 3, multiplying top and the bottom by 3. Alright, and to get 6 for this one, multiply top and bottom by 2. Alright, put that there, be easier for readability. Alright, so 1/2 times 3 over 3, you get 3 over 6. 1/3 times 2 over 2, get 2/6, and that equals 5/6. And I don't know if you can hear that right now, but there's animals fighting outside. Just disregard. Okay, so that's how you do that, and that works with everything. This is just a simplified explanation, but if you got some really big numbers, you just have to keep going till you find a least common denominator, and worst case scenario, multiply all denominators together, and that will give you a common denominator. So, alright, and that works the same, like addition, subtraction, it all works the same like that. So, oops, let me go ahead and add that right here. And I guess because I put subtraction so it's not misleading, I'll do one like that too. So 3/4 minus 5/6. Alright. Least common denominator. Let's see. The next multiple, 4 is not a multiple of 6, and 6 is not a multiple of 4, right? Okay, so 6 times 2 is 12. Is 4 a multiple of 12? Yes, it is. Okay, that is the least common denominator. So, you multiply 4 by 3 to get 12, right? So, multiply top and bottom by 3. And then you multiply top and bottom by 2 to get 12. Three times 3 is 9. 4 times 3 is 12. And 5 times 2 is 10. 6 times 2 is 12. Oh, sorry, minus. 9 minus 10, negative 1. Negative 1/12. Now, I'm just going to look at it real quick, make sure that my math is correct. Yeah, okay, that's correct. So that's how you add and subtract. Multiplication. Okay, this is simple, it's just that. So 2/3 times 6 over 7. Two times, you multiply the numerators and you multiply the denominators. So 2 times 6 is 12. 3 times 7, 21. Pretty simple. Dividing is a bit trickier. Alright. 2 over 3. And so there's no confusion, I'm going to use parentheses. Divided by 6 over 4. So when dividing, you take the denominator and then you reciprocate, which means you flip it, and then you multiply. So that becomes 2 over 3 times 4 over 6. Alright, and then as you know with multiplication it's just that. So 2 times 4, 8. 3 times 6, 18. And you should always simplify when possible. So, what is it? I think 2 can go into each of these. So you get 4 and 9. And that's pretty much it for that part. Improper fractions. So 6 over 2. In this case it's easy. 2 goes into 6 how many times? 3. That's how you change it to a whole number. But what if it's not that simple? Okay. 4 goes into 7 once. Remainder is 3. And denominator, is 4. So that's why I separated, because it looked like 13 over 4. It's not. It's 1 and 3/4. And that's another thing. This is saying 1 plus 3/4, not 1 times 3/4. Alright. And how do you change the improper fraction? How do you change the improper fraction to how do you change the mixed number? How do you change the mixed number back to improper fraction? You get the numerator. You get the whole number. You multiply by the denominator, which is 4, and then you add the numerator. Do not forget your order of operations. So that'll give you 1 times 4, 7, plus 3. So that gives you 7. And then you put that over the denominator. Back to what you had originally. That's how you do it. So whole number multiplied by denominator, and then you add the numerator and that answer over the denominator. Okay. I believe that's it.